Hi everyone, welcome to the show. Welcome to Fanfest for the 32nd round in Ligue 1 for Angers against Paris Saint-Germain. An exciting match, a match of two different sides of the bracket. The top of the Ligue 1 and the bottom of Ligue 1, and soon to be in Ligue 2, Ligue 2. And joining me as well is Mary, and we could see Ashraful already there in the chat. Ashraful, just hit, you know how to do it.
You know
Just
what
join
to do.
us. Exactly. So yeah, it's an exciting match, I would say. Really nice match to watch, I would say. If we play our cards right, it could be an entertaining match. The stadium in Angers is going to be crazy. That's their biggest match of the season. That's the match all the fans in Angers are looking forward to watch when they're in Liga. Before I start, just something historic I have to mention is that Angers is the first team Paris Saint-Germain ever played against in the top level of French football. So on the 11th of August 1971, Paris Saint-Germain played against Angers and they lost 2-0. So yeah, exactly. I'm sorry, but that's history. That's history. And joining us here as well is Ashraful with a beautiful new haircut and nicely shaven today.
Hello everyone.
The
Hi
new and
everyone.
improved Ashraful.
Yeah, and
How are you
it's
today?
I'm fine. Tomorrow is our biggest religious day. Eid Mubarak
Yeah,
to all.
Eid Mubarak to you as well, and to everyone celebrating. We
Yeah,
have a lot of players actually celebrating. We have Ashraf Hakimi.
Hakimi,
Uh,
Ismail Gharbi.
so that's nice. Uh,
Yeah,
nice to have people celebrating things all around the year. It's exciting. And
yep.
as we said, I don't know if you heard that, Ashraful. Angers is the first team Paris Saint-Germain ever played against in the top
Oh,
level.
really?
And in
And they beat us.
1971. And they beat us 2-0.
He makes it sound like a happy story, but they beat us.
Because
I have to
it
mention
hurt.
it. History hurts sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
As long as we're
always.
learning from our mistakes.
Yeah, let's hope we learn from his mistake. Let's see who the students will be. What does a starting 11 look like?
Oh my God, the starting 11 looks exactly like we had last match, except for one change because of the injury of Nuno Mendes. We have
Juan Bernat.
Bernard starting.
Yeah.
Exactly. And
So
on the bench, we have, as you guys see here, Ashraful will be happy now. Number 6, Verratti, is back on the bench.
That's
He's back
cool.
from injury. So that's really nice. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
very good. I don't know what do you guys think about the starting 11?
I think it shows that Galtier is looking for consistency. And I think it's a good thing to see the same players do the same things over, like practicing the same formation many times. Of course, it's always a bit worrying to have Bernat on the left side because he is kind of on and off. But other than that, I'm quite happy actually, and I hope to see Verratti back. But I think he has to take it slow to avoid big time injury.
Let's see.
Ashraful?
I don't think so. I don't think so. Berratti will get so much time. He will regain his spot. And from today's squad, I'm very happy because only Nuno Mendes is injured, and yeah, otherwise all players are fit. They are on their favorite position. That's a good squad. I think so.
Shouldn't we have given a bit of, or not we, but shouldn't have Galtier given a bit of chance to our young players since we're playing against the last team in the league and we're kind of 8 points in advance? Give Ekitike another chance, maybe. Bring in Garbi.
Zaire
I don't know. What do you guys think?
I think
Consistency, like Marie says, I really respect that. I really like that in a team. But it's a bit too late for consistency towards the end of the season, when we had a chaotic period, and then suddenly we learn about consistency in the last 5 matches of the season.
Yeah, I think also a big problem we have at PSG is I think like our bigger players, they think that these matches don't matter, that they don't have to run. And I think it's important to say that actually you don't have like 3 16-year-olds who are willing to pitch in for you and do the running. You have to run. And I think it's important to make this is a moment in the season where we see who cares. Like, it's not the best spot in the season. Like, we're not in Champions League, we're not in Coupe de France. It's a very unimportant game with not like big odds. I think I would make a list if I was Galtier. Like, who bothers? I'm keeping them. Who doesn't bother? They will have a nice loan contract in the mail tomorrow. Like, this is how easy I would do it. Like, letter.
Yeah.
It was nice, but
You
bye-bye.
take it.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
I just want to say thank God it's not Mary, our manager.
End of season, we are 3.
All the players were really like, everyone's
No, but-
scared to
Players
play.
will say, what happened?
Yeah,
I
everyone's
play
scared
well,
to play.
I do well, and manager give me a loan contract. Oh shit!
Yeah. Yeah. So that would be so funny if it's like you have one chance, that's it. But also we
This
have
is
like
why. This is why
yeah.
Mari is not our manager.
Yeah,
the only
no.
reason. But we have Mbappe chasing like records, also to be a top scorer. I understand that he should start. That's a chance for him to get a goal or 3 and kind of increase his goal numbers
And
for
the
the season.
record.
As well as Messi going for the assist record. So that's also a nice thing. Mbappe broke the record
In midfield,
last match.
I think there should be some change. Instead of Vitina or Carlos Soler, you can give time to Emery. It could be happen.
Could be. Maybe in the second half when we're leading 4-0.
Hopefully. And actually, I really
Hopefully.
hope if we get like a big lead that they will put on Husni, because it's not very nice, but I want to put on a big pressure on Ekitike. Like, be like,
And-
it doesn't make a difference between you or Husni. I want to make a point. Show to him that he's really on ambers right now. He has to tread very carefully. So I hope we see Husni come in as number 9. And score, of course.
Yeah, that would be nice. I would like actually Ekitike to score. I really need him to kind of break this curse he's having at Paris Saint-Germain. Maybe with a change of formation and have him as a number 9, like up forward all alone, leave him there. Bring in Zaire Emery or play Soler a bit more like a right winger. Messi in the middle, Mbappe on the left. But that's just me playing Championship Manager or Football Manager. That would be my dream to do. I don't think that's going to happen today. I think Galtier is going to try to get as many points as possible this season.
Yeah.
Just so there is no excuse to lose his job next season.
Yeah, there is no Champions League now, no Coupe de France. It is
Exactly.
only the league, and he have to gain more points.
Yeah, but I also think Galtier is kind of looking to purge the club like for bad elements. And I think one point he's trying to make is I get lots of points, of course, but also kind of show everyone like this is what I have to deal with. This is the kind of bad players or bad attitude, and this is why we don't get more points. And if he gets to stay next season and he gets the player he wants, he will be able to kind of build on this by saying it didn't work because we didn't get the right players. So I think also, like for instance, if he's playing a lot Soler or Messi, I think it's because he wants them to show either that they're worth it or that they're not worth it.
Yeah, we saw that also with Renato Sanchez before he got injured. He was starting him from the beginning. He was giving him a lot of time, giving him his preferred position, a bit defensive midfield to build up the play, especially in the absence of Verratti. And but unfortunately, he got injured. I really love the player. I love Renato Sanchez as a player. He's a fantastic player when you look at what he could do in the team. But unfortunately, he's always been injured. He's always been injured. Even under the time when he
Like
was with
Neymar.
Galtier. Exactly. When he was with Galtier at Nice, he was also always injured. He had, I think, 19 injuries when they were together.
Yeah.
And they still went
19.
and got him to Paris Saint-Germain. So it's a bit of many information. As fans, we can't like follow all the stats and stuff, but later on you find about them and you start wondering how and why did that happen. Another thing I was thinking would have been cool today is to see Le Tellier start, because he played for Angers. It would be nice to have him in goal to just kind of try something new and see our other goalkeepers maybe. We haven't seen them much this season, or ever this season, to be honest. So
maybe they will take this opportunity to give him, usually the third and second keepers, you get at least 1 minute in the league so that they lift the trophy, and it's deserved. Like, he's really doing the job of a third keeper. And maybe it would
like Brazilian FIFA World Cup. They gave every player some playing time.
But I think it's nice, because when you're third keeper, that's your role. Like, you're paid.
It's part of the team. Yeah, it's part of the
Part of
team.
the game.
It's very important role actually to keep that competition and keep the place there as a backup for the coach. For trainings, it's important to have him. It's important to have a good second and third goalkeeper for the outside players that are exercising on shooting and passing and dribbling. So they help in many different ways. Even though we don't see them play, they are contributing a lot. So Mbappé, top scorer against Angers with 8 goals. So that's a nice nice one. The second actually is Mpele and Neymar with 6 goals. Di Maria with 5, Cavani and Icardi with 4. I never thought there's a stat where Icardi and Cavani are on the same level, but this is one of them. I'm sorry for all Cavani fans, including myself, but that's how it is.
That's life. Hey, Fabian.
Hi, Fabian. Hi, Elena.
Hello, Fabian.
Nice to see you. So, Ashraful, you were asking last time about Fabian, and there you go. He showed up now.
in last match, I just lost the prediction just for 1 goal. I say
exactly.
for 1. I say for 1. They are going to 3-1.
Everyone who has ever been to Las Vegas says exactly the same thing. It's only that one number.
Just 1 goal, man.
That's the difference. That's the difference. But we have the chance, if we win every single match now until the end of the season, we have 93 points, which is, I think, a record also.
This also sounds like Vegas. If I win every time from now, I make it back. And you're like,
there's a lot of ifs.
But
also, yeah.
It would be really fun to break this record. Like, in a season that's been quite painful, I think it would be great, like, for morale and to show that we can make something out of it.
one thing beautiful also, if we will lift the trophy this time, it's going to be the 11th title, and that's also historic in French football, and that's also a record to look forward to for Paris Saint-Germain. So for our fans, for the club, for the coach, it's very important. It's very motivating for the players to kind of be part of the history of the club. And especially like you look at young players and players coming, like for example Nuno Mendes, who is there going hopefully stay for long, starting with something like this historic in a season. It's going to be nice for him to build on that. The only thing we're missing is a goal scorer that we could trust up forward, helping Mbappe with the goals. Right now we have Mbappe only scoring for us, carrying the team in goals scored.
Also,
If you look at this,
Messi.
exactly, Messi also scoring, but more giving assists and contributing in that way. Let's not forget also we lost one of our biggest players that we relied on before the World Cup, Neymar, who was one of the best players, actually, I think, in my opinion, for Paris Saint-Germain before the World Cup, maybe the best player. And let's not forget how good he could be, and hopefully he comes back after the injury. Full
Actually,
on.
I'm a bit worried about Neymar. I know this is not really the platform for like rumors and stuff like this, but you all saw that he's gonna be a father again, and
You're worried about him.
no, but I'm worried about, like he's really entering into like a new part of his life, I think, and I think he could really go into like
it's
dad
possible.
body mode. Like I don't care anymore. This is what I've been thinking about all week. I'm like, oh, he's never gonna come back in good shape. He's gonna be 2 times heavier.
But as an Neymar fan, I believe that Neymar will come back strongly for last time.
He's
Okay.
he is one of the most talented players we ever had, actually.
No, but it's not a critique for him as an athlete, because he's wonderful. But it's I understand that he wants more from life than pleasing the three of us. Like I understand that he's gonna have a child, and maybe he has other stuff to think about than PSG. And he's already basically announced he's leaving Brazil national team. Like he's not gonna do another World Cup. I don't know. Maybe this is like the last dance. But I don't know.
Yeah. If you never, I'm a bit also disappointed that he didn't consult us before taking such a big decision in his life. But it's okay this time.
This time.
I know if he gets a boy, he's going to call him Ashraful, and if it's a girl, it's definitely Marie.
Yeah.
So that's for sure. So that's how much he follows us.
Yeah. If I was Neymar right now and I saw this, I would just go for it. I would be like, it doesn't matter.
Like twins, Marie and Ashraf. So that was so funny. But this match, it's really exciting, I think. And I think it's going to be a good match. It's going to be one of those matches where things are going to click together well. And hopefully an early goal. What do you think, Ashraful? Early goal?
No. Goal after 20 minutes, not early. After 20 minutes.
Okay. What? Let's talk about halftime then. Halftime.
I put a question for you.
Go ahead.
In chat box.
Who is the most impactful
best player? The most impactful
this season.
No.
Ever?
Yeah, ever.
That's a big question.
I think I have an unpopular opinion.
I think you're going to say, I know what you're going to say, and I don't know what I'm going to say.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's how many podcasts we did together, Marie, that I know what you're going to say, but I don't know what I'm going to say. I think you're going to say, Marie, Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Yes. For me, it's
No. He is for another dimension.
No, but he's not the best.
Lion doesn't compare themselves with humans. Zlatan is from other side.
I think you know what? I think I agree with Marie. I think he maybe not in the history. I don't know. It depends because you have like Pauletta changed a lot in what he brought to the club. He scored a lot of goals. He changed he's one of those players that came to PSG when PSG were still kind of struggling and small, and he never left. He just stayed there with the club and grew with the club, became top scorer. You have Rai, who also was a legend there and carried the team, was a captain. I don't know. It's very difficult. But I think in modern times, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, for sure, when he came, he changed everything.
He just changed the full page.
That's it. That's the new era. That's a new PSG.
Yeah.
And I think Mbappe could become like I think Mbappe could do to Zlatan what Zlatan did to Pauletta. I think many people when Zlatan arrived were like, no, but we have Pauletta, no one's going to dethrone him on this.
If Mbappe getting most of career in PSG, there are so many rumors after Mbappe joined, he going to Real Madrid, to Chelsea, to Barcelona, in many clubs, and still he is on.
Yeah.
In every season, in every mid-transfer time, winter transfer, we have rumors about Mbappe, and he is
not forget last season he carried the whole team alone. The whole team was just Mbappe under Pochettino. And the problem with Mbappe right now, not him as a player, but his timing, is that around him there's a lot of other names that are fighting for that. Not fighting to take away from him, but they take a lot of space in the team. Like Messi, like Neymar. Whereas when Zlatan came, he was like the top of the hierarchy and they built everything around him. Verratti was there, but he was young. Pastore was there, but he was also like just a support player. Lavezzi, those players, they were all just supporting one player, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Even Cavani was supporting Zlatan. But now, like Mbappe is like lost in this trio. So he's just part of a trio. It's not Mbappe and Messi and Neymar. It's Eminem.
We used to see that Mbappe joined PSG team. Also, Neymar beside him. They make a good twin. Sorry, we have good track. And in just 2 years, Neymar and Mbappe doesn't get so much time with themselves in match. Neymar got injured, Mbappe got suspended, and that's on. And Lionel Messi came. He tried to make it perfect three-side attack.
We have Neymar he has a contract until 2027, if I'm not wrong.
7.
Yeah,
I think
so 4 more years.
4 more years.
Is it 6? I think 6, 7.
I think 6.
What's a couple of millions? So halftime score. It's 5 minutes left before kickoff. Halftime score. Let's go with Neymar's son first, Ashraful.
Man, I'm going for 2-0.
2-0. Marie?
Yeah.
I really hope we go like really hard. I hope we get as many goals as possible. I think we're going to struggle a bit in the beginning. So I'm going to say 3-0.
I'll go 2-0 in the halftime. Because I think if it's 3-0, then we always like second half will be like
5-3.
So I hope 2-0, and then it's like
5-3. That's a good
it's
one.
always like that. It's always like that. Fantastic first half, and then the second half is just like you're sleeping while watching.
No, but like lately, it's not even fantastic first half. It's like fantastic first 10 minutes, and then it's just like. So I hope he holds the first half, like for the moment.
Yeah.
Mari, who will be the scorer as
Oof.
3-0?
I hope that we see Mbappe is going to score, and I hope we get like a banger from midfield. We've been seeing a lot of midfielders take shots, so one of the three midfielders will get one.
Okay.
How about you?
I will go for Mbappe and the Juan Bernat.
Okay.
Juan Bernat and Mbappe.
Okay.
Last
you
time
think-
I predict for Ashraf Hakimi, he just missed a good chance. I thought he scored. Yeah, Hakimi scored.
And
I will be
now
win.
you went to the other side. You went to the left back. So you keep switching.
Yeah.
How about you, Dimitri? Who do you think is going to score?
I think Mbappe for sure. And maybe 2 goals even. Like, I think Mbappe. He's the key today.
I love when you ask this question now. What you're really asking is who other than Mbappe is going to score. Mbappe is just implied.
Yeah. Mbappe is everywhere.
Logically speaking, if you have 100 euros and they say you have to put it on one player to score, it's like if you have to put it on one player, it will be Mbappe first, you would think. Highest chance to win something.
Definitely, it's clear, but it's fun that it's gotten to this point. It's like who's gonna score? It's like okay, so Mbappe, but let's get serious. Who else?
Yeah, but it was like that in the last podcast we had, Marie, if you remember, when we had who is the best player of the season last season.
Yeah, and we were like, just exclude Mbappe because there's no debate.
Like we can't talk about it because it's just Mbappe for sure, but let's forget about Mbappe and talk about the normal humans. Like he's on another level. So
yeah, he's definitely on another level. Well, let's see if he manages to show it this game as well. It's 1 minute until game start.
1 minute. All right.
Yeah,
let's try to get a couple of goals and come back in halftime then.
Yeah.
Let's see if Bernat scores for Ashraful today.
Yeah, let's see.
Let's see. Bye.
Ciao.
Alle Peri.